I'm having fun, and I'm feeling good too. I'm feeling pretty good. Lost some weight, so I'm definitely out here having fun, enjoying every minute of it. I'm 250 right now. Yeah, I was bigger, but yeah.
So one of the things Dan has talked about and Andy's talked about is they really want to get you guys playing faster and less thinking out there and slowing down and just kind of processing. So what steps have they taken as they've installed this scheme to make it so it's less thinking and more reactive?
I guess they very hands-on. I'm not gonna say it's simple because nothing is simple, but guys get it. Guys understand. Like I said, it's a fresh start, and every time you get a fresh start, that's when guys starting to lock in even more. So I just feel like the fresh start is what helps a lot. And when it's a new beginning, man, it's only right to dive right in, and just hone in on it. And that's what we're doing, man. Like I said, it's all clicking together, and hopefully we can keep it going.
Besides the drop of the weight, what was maybe something that you really tried to hit this offseason after watching the film last year, evaluating yourself?
Trying to stay focused, man. I lose focus a lot, but like I said, once I drop weight, I done got the game back. 9 years? Going into 9 years, man, it's a long time. Sometimes, I feel like you can get complacent, you can start settling, but, like I said, a fresh start, man, it's always good, and, it sparked a lot in me. New guys coming in, our room the competition level is so high, so, it's just the competitive nature in me to just, do as best as I can, and try to keep up with these guys. I'm the old guy in the room now. I'm not the young guy anymore. So it's fun though. Like I said, it's not easy, man. But it's definitely a task, and I'm always up for a great task. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of personal groupings and packages, but it looks like you're going to share the field a lot with Alex. I'm just curious, what do you like about his skill set and maybe the way it meshes with yours in that?
Alex he a good long tall linebacker, man, and he's smart. He was a part of this defense, and that's good too. To have somebody that's always a part of something, before. And like I said, he's the brains. He knows his stuff, and I'm trying to keep up with him. And like I said, that goes back to the competition. I'm trying to catch him. As far as the brain part in the defense. And it is what it is. We're hand in hand. We hold each other accountable. If one of us slip up, we got to take care of each other. And, Alex and the rest of the guys in the linebacker room, it's just, like I said, the competition level in our room is just so high, man. And that's where the fun comes in at, We ain't out here just lounging, man. This stuff is hard, so we got to make it fun and we got to compete. Once you're competing internally, you want to be the best. It's all about who's the best out here. And that's what we strive at, just trying to be the best individually, and then high-five our guys on the way, you know what I mean? It's not a beat down, we always picking each other up, but we still want to know who the best.
You said you're the old guy in the room now. I know you've never been a guy that's gone out of your way to kind of get in other people's business. You let them come to you, but have you altered that approach at all with Derek and maybe Anthony, some young guys that are looking up to you and kind of counting on you to help them?
Yeah, for sure. I've always done that, man. I've done that my rookie year. That's just in me. Naturally, I'm born like that. I'm quiet, but at the end of the day, if I see something and the guy needs some help, I'm gonna help him. It ain't got nothing to do with age, experience, none of that. That's life skill, man. But yeah, I definitely do that all the time. D. Barnes, he took me to the house yesterday. We talked there and back. Whatever it is, I'm always helping guys, young, old, even me, talk to myself, shit. You know what I'm saying? We all need help. But, yeah, man, no matter whatever the situation is, man, guys need help, I'm definitely going to always be there, I'm more of a one-on-one type of guy. I'm not a rah-rah guy, big huddle guy. I just feel like I can reach guys easily one-on-one. I feel like if a guy come talk to me one-on-one, he got my full attention. So that's how I look at it.
Any of those young guys kind of stand out as someone who's really eager to learn?
All of them, man. Man, it's a different day and age now, man. Everybody different. These guys, they come in here ready to go. They huge, they big and fast already. They super smart. I can't pinpoint anybody, man. They all ready. They all game.
Jamie.
Yes, sir.
I thought you were
Appreciate
just
it.
looking skinny because of the number 8.
Nah, I didn't drop that weight, baby.
No, I mean we've been in this pass. All we've been doing is passing the ball. I mean we've been doing this back in the OTAs, and I've seen plenty of deep balls down the field. I mean I know that Jared has a very talented arm, but out on the field I like some of the decisions that he's making. He's taking what the defense is giving, and that's what good quarterbacks do. They'll just take what you give them, and then they'll go over the top when they're supposed to. And that's kind of where I see us operating. We're gonna have to run the football, obviously, and keep people honest that way. But we don't want to be one-dimensional. We got to be balanced. We got to do both, and we have to take those calculated shots. Absolutely, I think it can be. I think some of these young guys so far, these Khalif and Amon, these guys stepping up. Victor, I mean, these guys got speed and get down the field. With good run action, I think we can get behind some people. Good instincts. Very good instincts. He's got a lot to learn right now. He's still learning our system. It's a lot in the run game for the backs. But his instincts, you can't coach that. And he has shown that.
Seems like Jared is building a pretty good rapport with TJ. Are you excited about maybe what that combination could be and having a tight end like that you could use as kind of
Absolutely. I think we can move TJ around and put him in a lot of different situations. And he's a good target. He runs good routes. And you know what? He fights his tail off in the run game. So I take my hat off to him. He's a complete tight end.
You hear it a lot. But
You have a reputation of having top 5, top 10 offensive, top rushing attack throughout the league in your history. What is the potential of this running back unit early on?
I think it's really good with Swift and Jamal. I like those two. We need to build some depth behind them. Jefferson is stepping up. But we'll see. We've got a long ways to go. We've got 3 preseason games, and we're looking for some other young backs to step up. But I like the offensive line right now where we're at. We do need to build some depth behind our first 5. That's important.
maybe just Big B was injured kind of up and down the season last year. I know you weren't here, but maybe what you've seen from him, and he's made that permanent move now to guard. And
Right.
just step right in there.
I see Big V getting more and more comfortable inside at the guard position, and I think he can take that a couple more notches up, and I believe he will.
you talked about Jared taking what he was being given by the defense, and you hear that a lot from coaches. What is the balance of taking what defense gives you, but then imposing your will offensively on what you want to accomplish out there?
Well, I mean, like I say, it's hard to defend both if you're good at them. And if you're running the ball well, you got to play the run, and that's when we take our shots over your head. Jared has thrown the ball down the field, I think, exceptionally well. We did not connect early in camp. He had a couple of drops, but, I mean, he's pulling the trigger going down the field with it, as well as Tim and David. I didn't see how we envision this thing as a coaching staff. Right now we kind of see ourselves in that run action mode, and I like to see us do that, move the pocket, move a little bit, and just execute. Introducing these guys to new concepts, and we're not going to show everything, but just execute what we call. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Right now we're coaching, taking care of the football, sound technique in the run game, and we'll get it down the field when we need to.
What's the benefit of having a guy like Aaron Glenn, his intensity, his competitive spirit on the other side, kind of pushing?
Oh, I love it because they're going to challenge us every day. We come out the first day, and we run the ball pretty good on them. Come out the next day, and and it's a battle. And that's the way good teams do. They go back and forth. So I like it.
Do you think about maybe making the offense do 45 up downs the next day to one?
No, that's a defensive thing, and not saying that it can't be an offensive thing, but it's kind of unique. I like the concept and philosophy behind it.
Curious, as an offensive coordinator, what's the value of inheriting a guy like Frank Ragnow, all-pro caliber type center?
Well, I definitely think Frank has the potential skill to be all-pro and be one of the top centers in this league. I mean, that's why we gave him the contract that we gave him. And he's sharp as a tack. I like him a lot.
Does that make things easier for you, though, the line calls, just having a guy that's got the experience there?
When you have a guy like Frank, you can take some off the plate of the quarterback. He can make some of the protection calls, and let Jared look and pay attention to the secondary. I like him. He's tough, man. He'll get in there and mix it up. He's great route savvy. He's doing a good job.
What's the challenge in evaluating the running game this early with not a lot of live tackling going on and just getting your heads up?
That's hard. And that's with every camp, though. Because you get out here and you say it's live, but as soon as you get touched, it's the whistle blows. You don't get to break a tackle. You don't get to extend a run. So, it turns into a little bit more passing.
What are you looking for in the running backs?
Well, once we get in these preseason games, we're looking for track discipline, ball security, guys that's going to not dance too much, run, hit the hole, and guys that can win the one-on-ones, basically. We get paid to win our one-on-ones.
Because there's so much new here this year between you, your scheme, a lot of new players. Do you need to see more on-field time during the preseason, particularly these early games, just to kind of build some of that cohesion going into week one?
Well, we'll see. That's the head coach's decision. If we'll see our starters more in preseason, but we'll see. Right now, we're trying to do the best we can in practice. Okay.
Good, how are you?
Good. What's been the biggest thing you've wanted to share with coaches this first week at camp? Getting that you had at practice?
Yeah, you know, for me, just going out there, playing my game, you know, doing what I do, making plays, catching the ball, blocking hard, and just going out there and being myself, you know, not thinking too much. You know, this is my first NFL training camp, so, you know, you hear these stories, it gets tough, this, that, and the other. So for me, I'm just going out there trying to do my thing and show the coach what I can do.
What's been the hardest adaptation from the college game to the professional game?
I would definitely say, you know, more mental. Definitely more mental at this next level. You got to, you know, really be in the book, study your playbook, know your plays, because you'll see looks out there that you haven't really seen in college. So definitely the playbook, the mental part.
You had a series of reps against Jeff in one-on-ones yesterday. It seemed like you guys were going every three, like you were rolling out there. I think you caught 3 in a row on him. I'm just wondering, what kind of confidence booster is that to have that sequence of reps as you kind of get through that first week of training camp?
Yeah, you know, Jeff's an amazing corner. He's been, you know, balling all camp. So for me, it was just a challenge. You know, I wanted to go against one of our top corners, and, you know, he challenged me every day, and I love it. We challenge each other. So it's awesome to have a corner like that on your team that you can go against every day and just, you know, compete and make yourself better.
How does that work with getting the reps so quickly? Because, I mean, we watch it. There's a lot of guys that cycle through there. You guys were going much quicker than normal. Do you run that by a coach? You just go out there and line up and see if anybody says anything? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, so I went once, got a rep, and then, you know, went another time, waited for my turn, and went against Jeff. And then he had a pretty good play on me on a slant, so I told him I wanted to go against him again. So then I kind of cut the line and went again. And I caught a ball, and then he wanted me to go against him, so he called me out. So I just cut the line again and went again. So that's kind of how I went down.
But you got to love that kind of work as a player, right?
Yeah, definitely. You love the competitiveness, the will to be better. You know, we all want to be better out there. So, you know, you love that on the team.
It's not uncommon for things to get physical. Obviously, we saw it the other day with you and the fellow rookie, but your coach's reaction when he said fired him up, what does that do for you as a rookie to have somebody support you, you know, in that way as well?
You know, it's awesome to have a head coach that's supporting me. Obviously, you know, you probably don't want to fight out in practice and whatnot. But I wouldn't say it was anything too crazy. It was just a little scuffle. But, you know, it's nice to have a coach that's tough, that likes that kind of attitude, that demeanor, and, you know, I mean, it's awesome.
Set a tone for the team at all, though, when he says things like that? Like, when you hear them say, hey, that fired you up?
I'm sure it sets a tone for the team as a whole. I mean, when the team's out there and they see things like that, I think it just fires the team up in general. That whole practice, it kind of sets the tone. So I think little things like that just, you know, it fires the team up in general.
How pleased are you that you can learn from the defense and they can learn from you as well? I mean, it seems to be a two-way street.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, we have new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator. They do a lot of great things on defense, disguise really well. So as an offense, I mean, it's awesome to go against, you know, defenses that's going to be tough to go against in the game. So we see it every day, and it's only going to make us better as an offense.
How much of the slot did you play at USC? There quite a bit. And how much did you rotate from inside and outside and get a lot of run inside here? What do you like about that?
Yeah, so I played a lot of slot my freshman and sophomore year. I was mainly slot at USC. Then my junior year, I played outside, a lot of outside, some slot. So they moved me around my junior year. But, you know, I like both. I love playing slot. I love playing outside. You know, it's two different. I feel like it's two different ways to play both positions. Slot is more a feel for zones, feel of getting open. And then outside is more winning one-on-one. So I love both. I feel like I can do both. And it's awesome here.
I don't think I've ever seen a guy hurdle somebody in a one-on-one tackling drill. Like, did you decide you were doing that, like, before the snap even happened, or were you looking for something for that opportunity?
Nah, you know what? Obviously it was a one-on-one. I didn't want to get tackled, so, you know, make a guy miss. But it was kind of instinctual. You know, he jumped down, and just me being a ball carrier just jumped last minute. And after I did that rep, I actually thought to myself, like, what if someone actually hurdled somebody in this drill? Because, you know, mine was like a half hurdle from the side. I was thinking if someone actually hurdled somebody, that would be pretty crazy.
You did a little bit of punt return and kickoff return at USC. You've gotten into the mix in both those. How's that coming, and would you like to be part of that?
Yeah, definitely. I love returning, punt return. I love punt return just because it's just a dynamic play. Much different than kickoff return, whereas punt return you have guys scattered around. You can make one guy miss and, you know, gash the defense. So I love punt return. We have a lot of great returners on our team, Khalif, Victor, TK. So, you know, we got a lot of great returners on our team, and I love punt return.
I know you put it out there on Instagram. Is the hair actually inspired by Dennis Rodman?
You know, not really. Obviously, I watched The Last Dance, watched Dennis Rodman's documentary. he actually stays out in Orange County, where I live. So, I've met him before, but just the things that he did with his hair was pretty crazy, and I thought, why not try it?
Icon around here too.
You said what?
I said he's an icon around here too.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there like a brotherhood of wide receivers from Southern Cal, even like decades, and just keep churning them out one right after the other?
I'd like to say USC is wide receiver U. I might be a little biased, but that's just me. I feel like we come out with great receivers. You can go down the list: Marquise Lee, Robert Woods, Michael Pittman. The list goes on of receivers that we put out recently. Exactly, Juju Smith. I can keep going. But no, I feel like USC, just the guys that they recruit, the guys that want to go to USC from high school are, receivers love going there, talented receivers. And then once you get there, you have a room full of great receivers. So it just brings the best out of you once you're there. Yeah.
Sure, there's only a small sliver of the playbook that we've seen. Obviously, we've seen a lot of sort of short and intermediate passing games so far here. What do you think the big play capability of this offense is?
I think we have huge big play capability. Once you can run the ball, we have a great O-line, great running backs. Play action pass is huge. So if you can, establish a good run game, I think the shots will come later. So I think we have, huge potential in that big play ability.
Go back to the sculpt for a second. You guys lined up for a rep about 10 plays later, and then I believe you guys were working against each other in 7-on-7s. Was that another situation where you kind of sought out to go against Iffy again? Or?
Definitely not. Me and Iffy are boys. Did the rookie mini camp. We all came in together. We talked. We're friends. So, right after the rep, I actually, told him good job. Nothing personal. Obviously, we're out there just competing. So, me and Iffy, we have no beef at all. Yeah.
I don't know when we're talking next week. Preseason games coming up. What are your goals for the preseason? What are your sort of expectations, I guess, for the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I'm just going in one day at a time, taking care of training camp first. We have 2 big practices ahead of us, so I'm excited to focus on those. And then once the game comes, just go out there and play ball, not think too much. It's going to be my first game in the NFL. But for me, what some of the vets have told me is just go out there and play ball. It's the same ball you've been playing since high school, since college. So don't think too much and play fast.
All right, thanks about wrapping.
Thank you. Thank you.